Imagine crawling out of a grave after a long, cold nap and the first thing you have to deal with is a job interview. Yes, you heard it right. Even the undead aren't exempt from the grind of the 9 to 5. Meet our friend Zed the zombie, who's been working a dead-end job for eternity, and no, we aren't joking. Zed's daily life isn't exactly a thrill ride. Every morning he drags himself out of bed, or rather, out of coffin, and shambles off to work. His commute isn't the typical traffic jam. Instead, he has to navigate through a labyrinth of tombstones. Picture this. Instead of coffee breaks, Zed has to take regular brain breaks. You know, just a small nibble to keep his decaying mind sharp. And no, he doesn't have the luxury of gourmet brains. He gets the discount past their prime store-brand brains. His colleagues, a motley crew of ghouls, ghosts, and the occasional vampire. Office politics are a literal nightmare. Remember that time when Zed's report got eaten by a werewolf from accounts? Or when the office poltergeist kept moving his stapler? Not to mention the vampire from HR who's always sucking the life out of the office parties. Zed's work is monotonous, to say the least. Filing reports, attending meetings, crunching numbers. It's enough to make anyone lose their head, quite literally in Zed's case. And the worst part? He doesn't even get a lunch break, just an endless supply of brains, and more brains. And don't get us started on the office dress code. Ties and blazers just don't mix with rotting flesh and exposed bones. And it's hard to find a tailor who can work around the occasional limb falling off. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are perks to being a zombie in the corporate world. Like that time Zed got Employee of the Month because he was the only one who didn't need to sleep. Or when he got a raise because he didn't need a health insurance plan. But at the end of the day, or rather the end of the night, Zed often finds himself questioning his unlife choices. Is this really all there is to being a zombie? An eternity of paperwork and brain breaks? So the next time you're feeling down about your job, spare a thought for poor Zed, who's stuck with his for an eternity. Because remember, no matter how bad your job is, at least you're not a zombie working a dead-end job. And here's a thought to chew on. Why did the zombie go to work every day? Because he felt like he was just a little bit lifeless without it.